Here we are in Cassville, Missouri, playing around, making little quirks about things that we see, like Tuna Helper, the helping hand. I think his name was Lefty. Notice there's only 4 fingers. So this is an AM radio. It's got the speaker here, the dial on the side, and this was put out somewhere in the 80s and the early 90s by Hamburger Helper. A little bit worn. This red nose is not as red as it used to be. But how many times you get to see Lefty, the radio, transistor radio? Not that often. See you guys. Here we are at Name It Collectibles, a place in Cassville, Missouri that you might not see one like it again. So come by and see us. But I thought I would also show you a jersey we have here of Ray Allen, who was drafted, I think, in 1996 with the Milwaukee Bucks, and he played with them till 2003. He was well known for being a shooter. As a matter of fact, he's way up there on the three-point shooter list. So it's a brand new jersey, never been worn. What does it say on it? Mitchell and Ness, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So, pretty cool. Just thought I'd show you one of the many things that are here. See ya. Hello, I'm Phil Bridges at this place called You Name It Collectibles, showing you some things that we have here. And this is Legends of Sports Memorabilia from 1993, signed by Ventura, baseball player. And it's got a certification saying there's only 500 of these signed by him. Now, he played for a bunch of different teams. Chicago, Los Angeles, New York Yankees, a whole bunch of players, and he's an excellent player. And was born in 1963. I was born in 61. So he's long retired, but major good player. And I'm very happy to have him with the certificate here and look at it. I see it every so often. I was like, wow, that's cool. Because I never would have dreamed that as a little guy that I might have autograph of a famous player. So, just thought I'd share with you something that I have here. And we'll see you next time. Bye. So, if you want to do your own guitar, this is one of the rock and roll guitars that you can get with the PlayStation. I don't remember all the different ones.
PlayStation, Xbox, Xbox 360.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of different ones.
It's actually made a comeback. There's been a lot of people that want to play this particular game. So it's kind of a neat. This was unusual shape. And it's pretty cool to me. I decided to show off. I have a bunch of different guitars. See ya. I'll tell you another little story that I heard about. The guy who played Gandalf was not what they wanted originally. Before they got the script all put together, it was a mess, real mess. But they handed it to a very famous actor. And his name was Sean Connery. Now imagine if Sean Connery was the one who said, "You shall not pass," you know. But he turned it down because the script was a mess. One of the things that they did to try to get him as a famous actor was they offered him a section of the profits. If Sean Connery had accepted it, that mess of a script, and he figured the movie was going to be a mess too, if he had accepted it, he would have been up into the hundreds of millions just from the movie, because he would have took a section of the movie profits. But he didn't take it, and they were able to make more of the profits, and I guess make more movies. If Sean Connery had been involved, who knows what kind of cost it would have done and caused the movie not to be produced as well. But I'm not saying Sean Connery wouldn't have been a good Gandalf. It was just, think about that. So, this is something I have not seen before, and I've had it for a little bit now, probably 6 months. But it's a Homer Simpson phone.
Yeah, but, okay. There's a difference between loss of life and damage.
Watch his eyes.
So, in other words, each best tap, each player lost 10 life. Then,
so anyway,
did this,
I have all the, I think it's the Burger King
1 life.
soft
They were dealt 2 damage.
punchy like things.
Boo! Boo! My orchard was coming into play. I
Like Marge, things like that. There is its own little section. Of course, Bart is probably the most sought after, but
You're welcome.
it's a number of things like that that kind of. I have magnets downstairs that are Simpson magnets.
How many years has Simpsons been going on?
Well, people are talking about how accurate Simpsons are about predicting the future. Right? They say enough, you're going to predict the future.
Oh, I mean, they've got how many episodes does Simpsons have now?
I wouldn't know.
Quite frankly, at this point, with how many episodes they do have,
And then because it's a creature, it gets rock art.
Episodes of The Simpsons.
The Gray Heavens. When the Gray
790 episodes.
Oh, 790.
Longest running American animated
I
series.
don't really care about that.
What is?
The Simpsons.
So yeah, I don't.
790 episodes.
Oh my God.
Wow.
So
I
you're going to
thought
be
they
watching
had
The
more.
Simpsons when you get really old, you know, you'd be like,
Well, apparently their TV contract actually goes through 2028.
He killed me before I could.
so when the world ends, there's still going to be Simpsons.
And they might tell you when it's going to happen.
That'd be one of their episodes.
I mean, after so many episodes, I guess you kind of run out of. You tell every story there possibly could be, but you know they do tell it with some like semblance of accuracy.
I guess. Yeah. Anyway, I have Simpsons stuff. You can, and I can't guarantee you that this will be here or anything else. It's always changes because I do a lot of trading, and it gives me great joy in torturing people that say they're going to come back and get it later. I try to trade it off. You know, sometimes you get a good deal because I want to get rid of it to torture the person that said they were going to come back later. So anyway, come see us at You Name It Collectibles.
He never had.
Hi guys, this is Phil at You Name It Collectibles, and I was going to show you something I've been carrying in my pocket today. It is a Smith & Wesson knife called the Executive, and it's gold. Kind of neat to carry. It's not real expensive, but it's something I've been using for a little bit, as I thought it was neat. I think it's like $40, something like that. But Smith & Wesson Executive, kind of cool. Isn't that neat? See you guys.